Wake up. Are you living or just existing? Are you breathing but empty inside? Smiling but drowning in quiet desperation? Busy yet going absolutely nowhere? Life is not easy. That's the first truth I'm here to shove into your face. Don't wait for it to be fair. It wasn't yesterday. It isn't today. It never will be. If you're sitting around waiting for someone to rescue you, hear this loud and clear. No one is coming. You are not a victim, but you've been acting like one to avoid taking responsibility. And deep down, you know it. Stop complaining. Stop blaming. Stop making excuses. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, who am I when I can't blame anyone else? Who am I when it's just me alone with my choices? This is not another feel-good motivational video. This is a wake-up call for those sleepwalking through a mediocre life while calling it fine. If you've got one heartbeat left in your chest, if there's blood still flowing through your veins, then let me tell you something, you are not done. But before you move, before you chase anything, you must answer this one question with brutal honesty. What do I really want? Because until you define that everything you do is noise, just motion without meaning, this is the beginning of a new story. A story where you stop reacting and start creating. A story where you stop asking for permission and start taking command. So let's start here, right now. Success is not a number in your bank account. It's not a title before your name. It's not the applause, the likes, the followers, those things. They're reflections, sometimes distorted. You want to chase them. Fine. But first understand this. You better define what success means to you. If you don't, the world will do it for you and the world lies. Some say it's money. Some say it's fame. Others say it's peace of mind, freedom, contribution. There is no wrong answer. But there is a wrong approach chasing someone else's version. Your definition of success must be yours, not your parents', not your culture's, not society's. It must come from your gut, not your social feed. But here's the kicker. Whatever your definition is, it cannot cost you your soul. Don't trade your character for a promotion. Don't lose your family chasing likes. Don't betray your truth to fit in. Success, real success, is alignment. When who you are, what you do, and how you live match. No friction, no pretending, just truth. So take a breath, right now, and ask yourself, what does success look like in my life? If no one is watching, what am I proud of when no one is there to clap? Because when the lights go out and the world is quiet and it's just you and your mirror, you want to be able to say, yes, that's the man. That's the woman I chose to be. Success is not found. It is declared. Then it is earned daily through blood, sweat, and silence. So don't look for success out there. Create it in here. Then build your life around that definition like your future depends on it, because it does. Before you ever know who you are, you must know who you are not. We live in a world obsessed with identity, but few ever question if the identity they wear is even theirs. You're not your job. You're not your resume. You're not your followers. You're not the person you pretend to be at parties. You are not the excuses you've rehearsed 1,000 times. You are not the mask you wear to survive another day of mediocrity. The journey to your true self doesn't start with addition, it starts with elimination. Remove the noise, cut the dead weight, end the toxic routines. You know exactly what I mean. That group of friends who secretly hope you fail, cut them. That bar you keep crawling back to on Friday night, stop going. That food that comforts you in the moment and punishes you for days, drop it. That habit, that screen, that addiction that numbs your potential, delete it. Here's a truth no one wants to say out loud. Not everything you love is good for you. And not everyone who claps when you win deserves a seat at your table. If it drains you, if it distracts you, if it dishonors who you're becoming, let it go. Because when you stop showing up where you don't belong, you start showing up where you do. And when you stop being who you are not, you start becoming who you always were. It's not easy. It's brutal. It hurts to walk away from what's familiar. But if comfort is your God, your destiny is already dead. Ask yourself, who have I been pretending to be just to be accepted? What parts of my life are merely performance? What do I do only because I'm afraid to stop? These are not soft questions. They are scalpels, and they cut deep for a reason. Because the you that you are meant to be is buried beneath the lies you keep telling yourself. And until you remove what you are not, you will never meet who you are. This is not about reinvention. This is about revelation. Your greatness doesn't need to be created. It needs to be uncovered. And it begins when you have the courage to say, this is no longer who I am. Say it. Own it. Walk away from everything that no longer serves the future you're building. Let go of who you were so you can become who you were always meant to be. Here's the lie you've been sold. More choices mean more freedom, but that's not true. Too many choices don't set you free, they paralyze you. You scroll through hundreds of shows and watch nothing. You flip through dozens of ideas and start nothing. You drown in options and never move. You're not overwhelmed because life is too hard. You're overwhelmed because your life is too cluttered. Freedom isn't found in having everything. Freedom is found in knowing what matters and eliminating what doesn't. Look around you. Look within you. How many things are stealing your focus, your energy, your clarity? That overflowing closet isn't just disorganization, it's a metaphor for your life. That endless to-do list isn't productivity, it's distraction in disguise. That social feed isn't connection, it's comparison, envy, and noise. What you need is discipline. Not the kind that restricts, but the kind that liberates. Discipline isn't about punishment. It's about permission. Permission to focus, to go deep, to finish what you start. Because the less you try to be everything, the more you can become something great. So cut the clutter. Say no more often. Get rid of good enough so you can finally experience great. Here's what to eliminate. Relationships that cost more than they give. Projects that keep you busy but not better. Habits that soothe your anxiety but poison your potential. Goals you set to impress others, not to fulfill yourself. You are not here to collect everything. You are here to create something. And creation requires space, mental space, emotional space, physical space. If your calendar is always full, your mind is always distracted. If your life is always noisy, your purpose will always be drowned out. So simplify. Declutter. Strip your life down to what fuels you and burn the rest. Because when you remove what doesn't matter, what does matter finally has room to breathe. And that's when clarity shows up. That's when momentum kicks in. That's when everything starts to make sense. Not because life got easier, but because you got sharper. You cut away the excess, and what remained was power. Let's get one thing clear. You don't exist to burn out, break down, or break even. You are not here to hustle yourself into exhaustion just to keep up appearances. You are not a machine. You are not a martyr. You are a creator. But what are you creating? Too many people spend their lives producing results that drain them. Outcomes that impress others but leave them empty. They win on paper and lose in spirit. That's not success. That's slavery. You need to start building results that serve you, that pay you back, that replenish your energy, that elevate your soul. Let me ask you, Does your job feed your purpose or just your bills? Do your goals stretch you or slowly strangle you? Are you building something that gives you life or takes it from you? If the answer burns good, that means it matters. You need to flip the script. Stop creating outcomes that only take. Start creating outcomes that give back to your health, your passion, your peace, your legacy. When you invest your time, your energy, your attention, make sure it returns something valuable. Make sure it moves your life forward. Every action you take is a seed. What are you planting? Is it something that grows your future or just keeps you stuck in the same cycle? From now on, be intentional. Build results that strengthen your confidence. Deepen your relationships. Multiply your impact. Honor your values. Don't chase empty victories. Don't die on hills that don't matter. Create what fills you. Fight for what fuels you. This is your life. You're not here to survive it. You're here to shape it, own it, and be proud of what you build. Make it count. Hope is not a strategy. Motivation fades. Inspiration temporary. If you want to win consistently, not once, not twice, but for a lifetime, you need a system. Champions don't wake up every day hoping they feel like it. They don't depend on mood. They depend on structure. Your system is your floor, not your ceiling. It's the standard you refuse to drop below no matter how tired, distracted, or discouraged you feel. So, what does a winning system look like? A morning routine that puts you in command, a set of non-negotiables that protect your priorities, a scoreboard to measure what matters daily, weekly, relentlessly. Because here's the truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because their systems suck, or worse, they have none. Stop leaving your life to chance. Stop waiting for the right moment. Build rituals, track progress, refine constantly, and remember, a great life is not built in grand gestures. It's built in small disciplines, stacked daily, executed relentlessly. Create a system that makes success inevitable and never look back. You are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not even your current circumstances. You are who you choose to become starting now. But to become someone new, you must first let go of the story you've been telling yourself. I'm not that type of person. That's just who I am. This is how it's always been. No, that's who you were. That's not who you have to be. Your identity is not fixed. It's forged. Every decision you make is a vote for the person you're becoming. So cast your vote today, tomorrow, every damn day. Vote for strength. Vote for courage. Vote for ownership. Because the most powerful story you'll ever live is not the one you inherited. It's the one you write yourself. You are not here to repeat your history. You are here to rewrite your destiny. You've listened, you've nodded, you've felt the fire, but now comes the real test. Will you move? Will you take that hill you've been avoiding? Will you cut the lies, kill the distractions, and claim the life you were born for? Or will this be just another video? This is your line in the sand. Don't wait for permission. Don't ask for validation. Stand up, speak loud, move now. Because you are the author, and it's time to write the next chapter. Make it legendary.